Hey guys, it's me, Miss Greta. What's up, guys? It's been a minute since I did a video. It's been a couple of weeks, I think. So I wanted to do a video, kind of just catching up where I'm at. I'm coming up to 2 months. 2 months at the gym. I'm kicking ass. I'm doing my thing. I've been going for sure. I've been going 5, sometimes 6, sometimes even 7 days a week to the gym. I'm sore all the time, which is, I guess, good because soreness is progress. Everything's going pretty good. I'm already officially booked for my flight to go to Nicaragua for my cosmetic surgery. I'm 86 days away from doing it. I'm not gonna lie, I have my nervous moments. I have my moments where I'm like, oh my God, is this something I can actually go through? And then I get really excited, and then I start looking in the mirror, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a flat stomach. I'm gonna have some, boobies. It's like it's crazy, So I think I've pretty much gone through every single emotion I possibly could. Um, one thing that's been really helpful for me now entering another chapter is that in my weight loss journey is that it's been really helpful to see some of my girls in my weight loss group that have already gone through cosmetics, that have already have through gone through through the mastopexy, which is a breast lift, that have had implants, that have had a tummy tuck, and post their before and after pictures, and kind of give us their experience on the pain and all that. It is really helpful, and it does put you at ease to actually see somebody else go through it. Just like weight loss surgery. It is helpful to hear real people's results, and not just a doctor telling you what it's going to feel like, knowing that he's never gone through that. That's definitely been really helpful for me. Those are my moments that I feel at ease, because I know I can ask any one of the girls, hey, how did this feel, or how did that feel? So I'm officially booked. I leave the 30th of November, right after Thanksgiving. And hopefully I will be having surgery December 5th. December 5th is my do or die date. So I shouldn't have said that, but that's my date that I will be having surgery. I'm booked to have a mastopexy, which is a breast lift. Plus, I will also be having implants put in. As far as my breasts go, I want something natural. I don't want something to where it's like, whoa, there comes Greta. I just want to feel normal. I want to have normal boobies, after, and I want to have a breast lift, not so much because of my weight loss, but also I did breastfeed 2 kids. I did have babies, and for us mommies, no, everything goes south. Of course, my weight loss didn't help either. So, that's something that I definitely want done. And I am also going to have my tummy tuck. I get a couple people that are like, well, I don't believe that you need, a breast lift or this and that. Your boobs look fine. Yeah, they look awesome with Victoria's Secret. I mean, they're off the hook. But, when I don't have Victoria's Secret on, like, it's a whole different situation. So, I've had a couple people ask me, well, why do you want your breasts done? They look great. Or, I don't need a breast lift. I don't need a tummy tuck. A lot of us don't need a lot of things, but I've put my hard work in, and I feel that this is just the cherry on top for me. It's something that I want to do. It's not something that I need. It's something that I can probably live without. But shoot, I've worked hard. I bust my ass, all the time. So this is something that I'm going to do for myself, and I'm giving to myself. So as far as that goes, I'm on track. I've given a couple of you that have inquired as far as my doctor goes. I've given you guys his email and stuff like that. And I've given you guys the link to the hospital where I'm actually having it done, which is a Vivian Pela in Managua, Nicaragua. And that's also where I had my weight loss surgery procedure done by Dr. Turcio, which is also in Managua, Nicaragua. So it's kind of cool that I'm going to be having my procedures done at the same hospital again. So I just kind of wanted to update you guys as far as where I'm at with that. I'm still hitting the gym hard. Your girl's still doing her thing. I'm coming up to 2 months. I know I just came up to 2 months. Oh my God. So one thing I've noticed about the gym is, like my husband's been hitting the gym too, and I can definitely tell a difference in his body. I can't tell a difference with my body, but I can tell a difference as far as my endurance goes and my strength. My strength is like, oh my God, like I even surprise myself sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, like I don't feel nothing at this, at what I'm benching or, what I'm doing. So I go up to the next level and I'm like, all right, your girl's moving up. So that I definitely tell a difference. I wanted to say, to all my girls that are actually, this month and this past month that are having their procedures done for weight loss surgery, that are coming up to have it done. There's a couple of the girls that are having it done today. I know a lot of you guys, and I see a lot of you guys saying, I'm nervous. I don't know if this is something that I want to do. I've said it in my past videos. Do your research. Don't be afraid to ask questions. We've all been there, we've all experienced getting cold feet. We've all experienced regret, the first month after surgery. We've all gone through that. It's okay to feel that. This is something new. It's something scary, not only for you, but for your family, your spouse. It's absolutely normal. I did have someone ask me yesterday or a couple days ago, several people, about feeling nauseous after weight loss surgery. That's absolutely normal. After I had weight loss surgery, if you go back to like my second, third, or fourth video, I was still in Nicaragua and I had gone to a pizza parlor with my family. I think it was recently when my husband came to Nicaragua to pick me up, and they wanted to go have pizza. So we did the whole pizza thing. And of course, I was on liquid, so I couldn't do that. But just the smell and just looking at everybody eat, just that alone, I had to get up and leave the restaurant and wait for them in the car because it would just make me nauseous. That's something that is absolutely normal. It's not something you're doing wrong or something that's going on wrong. Your body's adjusting. There's also, for the newbies, things that you guys liked before, most likely you will not like after weight loss surgery. Things that were your favorite before and things that you disliked before will take a switch in your life. Things that I hated before weight loss surgery, I love now. Things that I loved then that were my favorite foods, I can't stand now, or I cannot eat. One thing I've also noticed is the last week, I kind of started trying to incorporate brown rice into my meals because, I wanted to add a little bit of carbs in there. I can't do rice at all. So, I was feeling bloated. Like I'm just starting to notice, differences in my body. As far as what I can take or what I can't eat, So, I mean, every day is a learning experience. You're always learning something new. So never feel like, oh my God, this is it. I know it all. No, you never know it all. We're all teachers. We're all students, and that's why it's so important to share, because that way you see like, all right, well, I'm not crazy. I'm not the only one. Like, they go through this too, and they're this far out, or this is a newbie and she's going through that. Like, hey, I can experience that too. Another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about was, I see a lot of you girls talking about, oh, you know what? I've only lost like, this amount of weight in 6 months or 4 months. Don't get frustrated. Like, it's easy for us, and I'm guilty of it. It's easy for us to fall under this little, where you start comparing yourself, or, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? Because she lost 10 pounds more than I did at that stage. And I always tell my story, like, to the girls, because I see some of the girls that have lost 80 pounds in 6 months, or 80 pounds in 4 months. Like, damn, I lost 117 pounds in a year. So it just goes to show that we're all different and you're not doing anything wrong. Don't get discouraged. I had mentioned this to somebody, I think yesterday or this morning in the group, that, it takes us a while to gain our weight. Shoot, it took me 10 to 12 years to get as big as I did. But if you can lose a good chunk of that within 6 months to a year, winning. That's a winning situation. I mean, that's awesome. So I know it's easy to get frustrated or to feel like that first week that you stall, like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? Don't feel like that, because your body has to adjust. Everything is adjusting. You're not going to lose every week consistently. You may gain a week. Time of your menstrual cycle, you may gain 3 to 5 pounds. Don't feel like you're doing anything wrong. Everything is an adjustment. As long as you are eating right, you're drinking what you're supposed to be drinking, if you're at the stage where you should be exercising, as long as you're sticking to your plan and doing what you have to do, the weight will come off. I was that person going through the frustration. I was that person going through, oh my God, mom, this didn't work. I was that girl. So I totally feel you guys. Sometimes when I see you guys post stuff and I'll be like, girl, you should be, excited or feel happy because, it took me this long. Like, I do that because I want you guys to see, like, you guys are doing awesome. It's going to take time, one thing that I do appreciate for, my weight coming off a little slower than most was because I don't have to deal with so much excess skin. And I think if I would have lost my weight within the first 3 months, all of it, I mean, whoa, I probably would have a lot more excess skin. And that's not something that you think about in the moment. But trust me, 8 months out, a year out, that's something that's going to start to hit you, like, whoa, like I have bat wings that say goodbye now. You know what I mean? So that's just something that I wanted to put out there. Also, I know I've talked about this in my other videos, that on those times that you guys do hit stalls, you have to remember you're also losing inches. The times that I would stall for a long time, those were the times that I noticed, how is it possible that I'm going down in clothes size, but my weight is still the same? You're losing inches. So that's also something to take into account, that it's important for you guys to start measuring yourself as soon as you get out of surgery. Take all the before pictures that you can, because I know a lot of us, I'm one of them, that's guilty of not taking pictures before. But you know what? I wish that I would have, because now that I'm posting my after pictures, I wish I would have something more than what I already have to compare. So, take your before pictures, measure, that's another tip for you. I know a lot of you girls have been asking, well, what can I use to prepare myself? Like protein shakes. Don't invest too much in protein shakes. Maybe buy 2 or 3 different kinds, a couple, and try them out, because your taste buds do change. So what you like prior, to surgery and after surgery can be completely different. The smell might get to you. There's a lot of things that your body's changing that are completely different. I just kind of wanted to come on here and, kind of update you guys on where I'm at. There was an earthquake yesterday in Nicaragua, which was kind of scary for me, being that my family's there, my mom, my dad, and, I kind of had a down day yesterday, and I was like, you know what, Greta, you need to get your head out, out your ass. Everything's good. I didn't do the gym yesterday, and I went back to my old videos, and it was crazy because after I watched my first video I ever did, my 1 year, my 2 year, and my last video that I did, you know what? It was crazy because after I watched those videos, it was what I needed to just be like, Greta, like, you know what? Your family's good. Don't lose focus of where you're going. Don't lose focus of what you're trying to do. And I just kind of wanted to tell you guys, if you guys can document your progress, your journey, whether it's through pictures, whether it's through videos, it is the best thing. Because when you have those down days, let me tell you, there's something about watching yourself, your first week out, your first accomplishment. I mean, it does something to you. It just it brings you back to what's important and what you're doing, and why you're doing it. So I just kind of wanted to update you guys. My goal is to do 6 new videos this week. I'm at 95 videos, over 250,000 views. Yay! Your girl is like, it's growing. Thank you to everybody that continues to support me. So I will do another video. I'm trying to do a couple videos this month. So thanks, guys. I just kind of wanted to check in with you guys. Okay, bye.